¿Qué onda, chavos? What's up, guys? Levi here with Latino Fluency, where I help you to learn real conversational Latino Spanish. In today's video, I want to talk about a very important subject that you have either faced or definitely will face at some point in your Spanish learning journey, and that is what to do when you are burned out. What to do when you become frustrated, tired, burned out in the process that you have to go through to go from zero to fluent in Spanish. ¿Estás listo? Pues qué bueno. Vamos a empezar. Like I said, this is an extremely important topic because you have either faced this, are facing it, or are guaranteed to face it at some point in the process of going from zero to fluent in Spanish. Like if you are studying, taking a class, if you are doing online courses, if you are studying just by yourself, or going to a country and going complete immersion as your method of choice, you're going to face burnout and frustration and just really questioning the path that you're on. So the first thing that you can do to deal with this is really to recognize and admit that you are burned out. This is a very important step. I actually did that today, and I'll explain more about that here in just a minute. But recognize it, admit it, and get over it. It's fine. It's going to happen to everybody in any endeavor and any difficult path that anyone chooses to take. This is going to happen. So recognize it and admit it. Number 2 is to simply step away. So I did step 1 and 2 today. I have been frustrated trying to build an online business, and I'll get more into that in another video, but I have just hit many walls and just gotten very frustrated, not getting very much done, sitting in my home office, and I just had to recognize it and to admit it. And then I stepped away. And so it's a beautiful sunny day here in October here in Texas, super hot actually, and I had to just step away. So I did that, and I'm already feeling quite a bit better.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls.
Number 3 is to reassess why you are learning. So reassess, how did you get into this in the first place? Why are you spending all these hours trying to learn a language to fluency? So by fluency, I mean to be able to communicate clearly, effectively, still make mistakes, but to have yourself be heard and to also understand. And maybe you also have another level of fluency with writing and reading, but right now I'm just talking about speaking and understanding. So this is going to take some work. So reassess, why are you doing this in the first place? What are your goals? What is the end outcome that you're hoping to see? By doing this, you're going to feel a lot more motivated in your day-to-day routine and your day-to-day work. You're going to know that I'm doing X, Y, and Z to get here. This is the outcome that I'm shooting for. Or maybe I'm going through this process because I genuinely appreciate and enjoy the process. That could be your motivation as well. Number 4 is going to be to tweak your plan. So after you have done all of those things, look at your routine. What is your learning routine? So maybe you're taking a class and you're using some resources, you're taking a supplementary course, or you're gonna plan on going and doing some immersion, you're gonna go to Mexico for a couple weeks. So think about your plan and then look at it, see what's working, see what's not working, and adjust. Make little adjustments. Even if it's just one tiny thing, make that adjustment. And number 5 is, of course, to come back to it. So if you have already decided that you want to learn Spanish, you want to become fluent in this language for X, Y, and Z reasons, this is your plan, pick a date, pick a time, and come back to it gently and calmly. Come back to it though. So if you have determined all of those things and you have contemplated quitting, just know that that will be a massive waste of your time, because if you quit, everything you've done in the past, it just poof. It's gone. All the hours, all the energy, sweat you've put into it, it's just gone. But if you reformulate your plan, tweak things, and you come back to it from a slightly different angle, your progress will still continue. So make sure to come back. Bueno chicos, eso fue todo. This was a different kind of video than what I usually do here on this channel, but I thought it was a very, very important topic for those of you who I don't know, but also for my current students. I think you guys could really benefit from this. Very important to keep these ideas in mind, and it will just keep you making progress and moving forward. If you like this video, guys, please show me by liking, subscribing, leaving comments. I'm here to help. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. And also, guys, wanted to mention I have a podcast, a Latino Fluency podcast. Very, very great resource. It is a Spanish immersion podcast for you guys. And with it, I have a listening course designed to go with the podcast. You can check that out here in the description below. Got any questions? Send me a message. Muchas gracias de nuevo. Espero verlos en el próximo video. Adiós.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I